Good morning. I would like to call this meeting of the Public Utilities Commission of Ohio to order. Today's date is June 26, 2025. Our first order of business will be the roll call, which will be conducted by Jeff Jones, the Commission's legal director.
Chair French.
Here.
Vice Chair Conway.
Here.
Commissioner Friedman.
Here.
Commissioner Dieters.
Here.
Commissioner Williams.
Here.
Chair French, we have a quorum.
Thank you. Our next order of business is approving the minutes from the meeting of June 11, 2025. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes as prepared?
I move approval of the minutes as prepared.
Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any comments or discussion on the minutes? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? The minutes as prepared are approved. We'll now go through the items on our agenda, beginning with Judge Price with Electric. Item number 1, case 18-1646 EL-RDR et al., please.
In this entry on rehearing, the Commission denies the application for rehearing filed by Ohio Consumers Council.
Is there a motion for approval?
I move approval of the entry on rehearing.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Item number 1 is approved. Item number 2, case 22-279 ELCSS, please.
In this entry on rehearing, the Commission denies the applications for rehearing filed by Duke Energy Ohio and Ohio Consumers Council.
Is there a motion for approval?
I move approval of the entry on rehearing.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Item number 2 is approved. Item number 3, case 16-776 ELUNC, please.
In this finding and order, the Commission approves the results of the auction conducted on June 24th, 2025 for the procurement of First Energy Standard Service Offer Generation as part of its 4th Electric Security Plan.
Is there a motion for approval?
I move approval of the finding and order.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Item number 3 is approved. Item number 4, case 25-103 ELCSS, please.
In this entry, the Commission dismisses the complaint without prejudice for failure to prosecute the matter.
Is there a motion for approval?
I move approval of the entry.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Item number 4 is approved. That takes us to gas with Judge Shabo. Item number 5, case 23-894 GAAIR et al., please.
In this opinion and order, the Commission approves Enbridge Gas Ohio's applications for an increase in rates and for an alternative rate plan, subject to the modifications set forth in the opinion and order.
Is there a motion for approval?
I move approval of the opinion and order.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Item number 5 is approved.
I do have a short comment, Madam Chair. I join in all respects the opinion and order that we just voted on and adopted today. I do have one comment essentially on one aspect of the opinion and order involving the pension plan and other post-employment benefits issue, as well as the related negative expense/credit issue involved in that discussion. So with that, I just wanted to mention that I do have a separate concurring opinion in that regard.
Thank you, Commissioner Conway. Item number 6, case number 25259 GARDR, please.
In this finding and order, the Commission approves the application of Ohio Gas Company to update its right-of-way rider.
Is there a motion for approval?
I move approval of the finding and order.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Item number 6 is approved. Item number 7, case 24746 GACSS, please.
In this entry, the Commission grants the parties' joint motion to dismiss with prejudice, as all issues raised in the complaint have been resolved.
Is there a motion for approval?
I move approval of the entry.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Item number 7 is approved. Item number 8, case 25148 GEAIS, please.
In this finding and order, the Commission grants Duke Energy Ohio's application to participate in the utility money pool agreement through June 30, 2026, subject to staff's conditions.
Is there a motion for approval?
I move approval of the finding and order.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Item number 8 is approved. That takes us to telephone with Judge Price. Item number 9, case 13710 TPUNC, please.
In this finding and order, the Commission recertifies to the Federal Communications Commission the study area boundaries of the incumbent local exchange carriers listed in the attachment to the finding and order.
Is there a motion for approval?
I move approval of the finding and order.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Item number 9 is approved. We do not have anything scheduled in water, so that takes us to transportation with Judge Wallstra. Item number 10, case 25206 TRCBF, please.
This entry grants staff's motion for a default judgment based on a respondent's failure to appear at the hearing.
Okay, is there a motion for approval?
I move approval of the entry.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Item number 10 is approved. Item number 11, case 25223 TRCBF, please.
In this entry, the commission denies respondent's request to reopen this case and grants staff's motion to dismiss.
Is there a motion for approval?
I move approval of the entry.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Item number 11 is approved. Item number 12, case 25596 RRFED, please.
In this finding and order, the commission directs the railroad to install active warning devices in Cuyahoga County.
Is there a motion for approval?
I move approval of the finding and order.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Item number 12 is approved. That takes us to the end of our cases. So next, we're going to take a moment to say a few farewells. First, this is the last week for one of our legal interns, Sam Peacock. I think I saw you come in. I believe you. There you are. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read this resolution. Whereas Samantha Peacock, or Sam, has announced her departure from the Public Utilities Commission of Ohio effective June 27, 2025, to embark on a new adventure in a summer academic program at the University of Oxford in the United Kingdom. And whereas Sam holds a Bachelor of Science in Political Science from Tennessee Technological University, where she graduated magna cum laude and with Dean's List honors, as well as a Master of Science in IT Management from Western Governors University. And whereas Sam is currently a student studying to earn her Juris Doctorate at The Ohio State University Moritz College of Law, and whereas Sam has been working in the PUCO legal department as a legal intern, where she brought to the PUCO valuable critical thinking and communication skills, as well as the knowledge she has gained from her first year of law school. And whereas Sam, during her time at the PUCO, has made meaningful contributions to the work of the legal department, including a research project which she presented to the full legal team, as well as assistance to the administrative law judges in several cases related to transportation, formal complaints, and power siting matters. And whereas Sam has served both the Commission and the citizens of the state of Ohio with integrity, earning the esteem and trust of those who have had the honor to work with her. And whereas with her departure, Sam will be missed by her colleagues and new friends, now therefore be it resolved that on this 26th day of June 2025, the Chair, Commissioners, and staff of the Public Utilities Commission of Ohio congratulate Sam on her outstanding work and offer sincere gratitude and best wishes for success in the future. Congratulations. Yep. Right. Okay, next I'm going to turn it over to Commissioner Dieters to recognize our Energy Innovator Fellow, Josie Schwas.
Thank you, Chair French. Excuse me. So we're losing a very valuable asset at the PUCO and the Federal Energy Advocate team this week. Josie has been our Energy Innovator Fellow for about the last 2 years, and I've been able to work with her and our FEA team directly. recognizing a tremendous talent and asset to that team. I think we're fortunate as a commission to find really talented people. In the federal space, there's so much innovation happening and tremendous challenges, so we were really fortunate to have her for the time she was here. We all knew she was going to bigger and better places. So congratulations, Josie. I'll read your recognition. Whereas Josie Schwas has served since September 2023 as an Energy Innovator Fellow through a prestigious fellowship program for recent graduates and energy professionals offered by the U.S. Department of Energy, and has been hosted during the time within the Office of the Federal Energy Advocate at the Public Utilities Commission of Ohio. And whereas Josie's fellowship will conclude on June 30th, 2025, and will embark on an exciting new chapter as a student at Vermont Law and Graduate School. And whereas Josie has been instrumental in various key functions at the PUCO, including implementation of the Grid Resilience Formula Grant Program, by developing recommendations for how grid investments can best support communities in outage-prone areas, reviewing and scoring grant applications, conducting extensive research on various topics, and drafting guidance documents and correspondence. And whereas Josie has assisted the FEA team with its federal and regional energy advocacy as it pertains to matters before the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, Organization of PJM States, and PJM Interconnection. And whereas Josie has completed numerous speaking engagements, including a presentation on her fellowship program to senior staff at the U.S. DOE, discussions with grade school children and college students, and participation in a PUCO Knowledge Connection course for PUCO staff and an annual PUCO video. And whereas Josie has demonstrated a thirst for knowledge and impressive aptitude for learning complex concepts and a passion for whiteboarding, all while approaching alternative perspectives with curiosity, respect, and objective reasoning. And whereas Josie has maintained a dedication to other leadership pursuits, including leading fitness classes at multiple locations in the Columbus area and producing a fellowship newsletter. And whereas Josie's departure from the PUCO leaves a void that will be hard to fill, as she leaves many friends and colleagues who have greatly valued her contributions and will miss her enthusiasm and cheerful disposition. Now therefore be it resolved that on this 26th day of June 2025, the Chair, Commissioners, and staff of the PUCO congratulate Josie on her outstanding service and offer sincere gratitude and best wishes for happiness and success in the future. Congratulations.
All right, the next commission meeting will be held on Wednesday, July 9th at 1:30 PM in this hearing room. Are there any additional comments from staff or my fellow commissioners? All right, hearing none, we are adjourned. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.